Hi, this is Ann from the corporate office in Houston. Welcome to Session 1, Part B, Accidental Injury and Accidental Death and Dismemberment Training, underwritten by U.S. Fire Insurance Company. The accidental injury benefit is one of our most relied upon services. I'm going to cover 3 important aspects that you will find beneficial. First, when you're marketing. Second, important steps to follow. And third, some important things that you must know. Many people live day to day assuming that they cannot afford to be prepared if an accidental injury occurred. Thousands of American families live in fear of the unexpected. According to the CDC accident statistics, there is an accidental injury every second of every single day in the United States. The good news is that this wonderful benefit provides assistance to the primary, spouse, and all eligible dependents with $2,000 or $5,000 or $10,000. These amounts depend on the member's choice of plan. In fact, this benefit has no limitations on how many times an eligible member can use it. There is an easy explanation for what qualifies as an accidental injury. It's pretty basic. Any type of unexpected trauma to the body that would lead you to seek medical attention is when this great benefit can be used. Here's a few examples. If somebody falls, if there was a sports injury, burns, lacerations, maybe an allergic reaction, auto-related injuries, even animal bites. The main thing to keep in mind that it must be an unforeseen external trauma to the body that can lead you to seek medical attention. Let's take a moment and recap what we have just learned. First, this great benefit is offered in 3 forms: $2,000, $5,000, or $10,000. It depends on the choice of plan. Second, the primary, spouse, and legal dependents are eligible to use this benefit. 2 more important things that you should know are, first, this benefit follows as a secondary to auto or major medical. And finally, the member's out-of-pocket expense will only be the first $100 for each individual accidental injury occurrence. Any medical expenses incurred over the specified plan amount will be the member's responsibility. Our PAC department will also assist in this matter. It's very important to be aware of the effective dates of this benefit. It's quite simple. First of all, it is printed on the membership card, but if you're a representative, I will also go over how to calculate the effective dates when you are trying to explain it to a new prospect. When a member is enrolled on or before the 15th of the month, it will be effective on the 1st of the following month. Example, let's say that your member enrolled on January 12th. Well, the effective date will be February 1st. If your member is enrolled after the 15th of the month, it will be on the 1st of the second month that follows. Let me give you an example. Let's say your member enrolled on January 22nd. Well, the member can use this service on March the 1st. You see, it's quite simple. And always remember that it is printed on the member's card. Our care center is extremely dedicated to our members' health care needs. That's why it is imperative to learn and instruct our members on how to use our benefits accurately. Keep in mind that they have already suffered from an injury and rely on us to take care of the rest. Let's go over the important steps to follow. Step 1. A licensed physician must be seen within 3 days of the accident. Step 2. Call member services to report that an accident has occurred. Please report this within 30 days of the accident. Step 3. Member services will send the member a claim form to complete and return to our claims department. Step 4. Submit the bills or receipts as you receive them to our claims department for processing. And Step 5. Please allow up to 90 days for payment. We are available to help you at any time throughout this process. Please feel free to call if needed. A happy and satisfied member is one who receives prompt results. Therefore, when an accidental injury is reported, the claim form must be filled out completely and signed in the appropriate space. Here is a sample of a claim form. It's really simple and most essential that the claim form is not missing any information that would cause a delay. Let's review it together. Boxes 1 through 3 are pre-filled for you. So let's start with box 4. Boxes 4, 5, and 6 is just the member's social security number, gender, and date of birth. Box 8 is if the injured was a minor, the parent will have to fill in this space. Box 9, date and time of the accident. Box 10, where the accident occurred. Box 11, if your answers for box 16 were no, then box 11 will be no as well. Boxes 12 and 13 need only to be filled out if the incident is dental related, meaning an injury to the teeth. Box 14 is the nature of the injury, example, broken leg, sprained ankle, etc. Box 15, this line is to describe how the injury occurred. If more space is needed, you can attach a separate piece of paper to your claim form. Box 16 is basically trying to identify if there might be another entity responsible, as this is a secondary to any major insurance, so please check yes or no on letters A through G. We are almost done. Now, part 2, other insurance statement. These are 2 basic yes or no questions asking if the injured member has other insurance, and if the answer is yes, the name of the company. For the next portion, it is optional to have a witness present when signing this form. Finally, we are almost done. Sign and fax your completed claim form to Member Services. Keep in mind, our Member Service Department is here to assist you through any portion of this process. The payment process is easy, so let's go over it briefly. Any medical bills pertaining to the accidental injury reported will be submitted for payment to the provider. All bills must be faxed to Member Services. Any payments that were made by the member will be submitted for payment to the primary member on the account. All payments must show actual proof, such as a canceled check or an actual receipt from the medical facility that treated the member. Keep in mind, the member is responsible to pay the first $100, and the choice of plan determines the limit amount paid to either the medical provider or the primary holder on the account. I will now go over an additional benefit that is available as well when you have our accidental injury on your plan. It's called accidental death and dismemberment. This benefit is paid in 2 different scenarios. One, in the unfortunate event that a covered member dies as the result of an accident, or if any eligible member suffers from various types of loss or dismemberment. For more specific details or any exclusions or limitations on any of our benefits, please refer to your membership guide. You have just completed our accidental injury and death and dismemberment training. You did great. See you at the next training.